Okay, guys. Today I'm gonna make a deck tech uh for Derek Hewers Cyber MGG, and this is my mono white life gain deck. This is my new one. There's no sideboard because I don't believe in sideboards unless it's like for an interesting deck. Okay, so first of all we have Dawnbringer Charioteers. It is a 4-drop, 2 white. Flying lifelink. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Dawnbringer Charioteers with a +1/+1 counter on Dawnbringer Charioteers. Flying lifelink. 2/4. So simple. 2/4 for 4. Next we have Sungrace Pegasus. Flying lifelink. 1/2 for a 2-drop. It's alright. This ideal is on turn 2. And we have 4 of those. It says the Dawnbringer Charioteers. Next we have one of the main cards, and this is Nyx Fleece Ram. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life. It is an 0/5 for 2 from Journey into Nyx, just as Dawnbringer Charioteers were. And this is very good with this next card, a Giant Pridemate. Whenever you gain life, you may put a +1/+1 counter on a Giant's Pridemate. So you saw how the rest of the other creatures, these other 3, well, more than 3, but total 9, creatures have lifelink, or they give you health. This is the reason why. Because when you have 4 of these, you basically just make them say, okay, I have a 8/8, you have a 1/1 army. If I keep attacking you, I basically just keep winning, because I just keep gaining health. This deck is a life gain deck, and it does actually work. Next, we have 4 Evolving Wilds to search for planes, and shuffle your deck. The reason why I have this in is because we only have 22 lands total, and those are all the creatures, by the way. So we only have 22 lands, 4 of them are Evolving Wilds, and 18 planes. There's 18 here. I know because I built this deck by myself. Okay, up next we have our instants and enchantments. These protect our creatures and get rid of their creatures. So first we have 4 Godswelling. Godswelling gives the target creature you control gains a protection from the color of your choice. Scry 1. So this one is basically for a Giant's Pridemate or any of the other creatures. So basically they're attacking you with their what's it called? Siege Worm, turn 2 somehow, and you play God's Willing, Pro Green, I get Scry 1, and I live, because it has Trample. Next, we have one of the key cards, Johnny's Presence, which is an instant, which is just like the other one. It has Strive, so it's a 1 white, just as Godsend, and it has Strive, and for 2 and a white, and it gives any number of target creature +1/+1 indestructible until end of turn. So now this is also a key card to keeping any of your creatures alive. So that's why this card is important in this deck. Next card, which I'm really happy I have now, is Devouring Light. It's a 3-drop, 1 white. Convoke. Convoke is your creatures can help cast this spell. Each creature you may tap while casting this spell pays for 1 mana, or 1 mana of the creature's color, which is all white. So basically the spell is free when you have 3 creatures out. It says exile target attacking or blocking creature. This is important, so that way you don't die to aggro. Because turn 1, nothing. Turn 2, one of the 2 drops. Turn 3, 2 drop. Turn 4, 2 drop with one of these. So this deck can actually go pretty fast. Next we have 2 Imperial Shields. Yes, I have one in Japanese. 2 Imperial Shields. This is also a Convoke spell. A 2-drop Convoke, target creature just gains indestructible. So this is important just so that way if we don't have Devouring Light or God's Willing or Johnny's Presence, that we have something. We just have something to protect our creatures. Next, we have our enchantments, which is 4 Ordeal of Heliod's, which enchant creature gets +1 attacks, it gets a +1/+1 counter. When it has 3, you sacrifice and you gain 10 health. So that's 40 health there. And if we put on the lifelink creature, that's even more health. So you see that this deck is actually pretty resilient. Finally, we have our final enchantment. The best enchantment of the rest. Banishing Light. When Banishing Light enters the battlefield, I get exile target non-land permanent until Banishing Light leaves the battlefield. So this way, I can exile their creature once it's my turn. So you can tell this deck is pretty resilient to other decks. So yep, I'll be posting gameplay of this video. I need your help, guys. I'm making a green-white Convoke deck. I'm just gonna buy that Will of the Masses one, but I want to modify it. For example, I have another Raise Alarms, which I don't know what to replace with. So can you please just send me advice, and I'll make a deck tech for that. Thank you guys. Hope you guys like the video. Like, subscribe if this is your first time seeing it. And have a good rest of your day. Keep Magic the Gathering on.